Oh, hey, good day, everybody. Today is February the 14th, Monday. Is it Monday? Has to be Monday. Yeah, Monday. Monday, February the 14th, Valentine's Day, actually. And 4:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Clearwater, Florida, United States. So, hey, thanks for watching my video. This is a Tampa Bay Chemtrail report, and I'm just stunned. I'm stunned because I've been looking at this stuff for years, right? A couple years. Not many years, but a couple years. I've been looking at the sky for a couple of years. I'll never forget the day I was driving to work, and I had been seeing stuff online about chemtrails, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. I don't know. And anyway, I was driving to work, and it just so happened, I looked up. Now, look at that airplane right there. Can you see it? I don't know if I'm capturing it. I can't see it in my screen. Oh, yeah, there it is. I see it. It looks really tiny on my screen. And I look up in the sky. I'm driving to work, and literally there was like about 10 airplanes, or maybe 9. I think I counted 9. I like to exaggerate, so anyway, 10 is a round figure, so I rounded up to 10. But I'm pretty sure I counted 9. And they were laying these trails down in all directions, and I was just like, what in the... Is that what they're talking about, these chemtrails? And so ever since that day, I started looking at the sky. And look, and so for 2 years I've been making these reports, and today after all this time, I'm just stunned because look at that sky. It doesn't mean anything to you, I'm sure, but I was out earlier this morning, and it was perfectly blue, with little tiny stripes of chemtrail exhaust laid down, and I mean, the stripes were so insignificant with respect to the width and the breadth of the sky itself that I was like, there's some chemtrails, but they seem so insignificant against that broad sky that, I'm like, I don't even, they just seemed really insignificant. But now I come out a few hours later, and look how they've spread out. I mean, they've created a pollution blanket that covers almost the entire sky. It's unbelievable. I mean, people say that these chemtrails are laid down and then they expand to 1,000 times their original width, and they're just jet fuel, not jet fuel, but they're condensation created by superheated jet fuel exhaust. I'm like, no, that's not what condensation doesn't expand to 100 to 1,000 times its original width and cover the entire county in a blanket of haze like this. And occasionally you can look at it and you can see rainbow colors. I've mentioned, I'm so hesitant to say things that I've said before because I try to be respectful of other people's time and intelligence and everything like that. But the fact is, very few people, I'm sure, watch my videos. So there's no way anybody's going to be like, oh, he said that before. But I mean, I've said it so many times before that there's a couple of ladies. One is a former nun who talks about this a lot, and another one, I don't know what her background is. I think she's I want to say she's an attorney, like a human rights attorney. I don't know what her background is anyway. But the nun just talks about see, there's a brand new one being laid down way off in the distance. He's going up at about a 30-degree angle. Very, very, they go so high. And I'll get back to the nun in a minute. The reason I pointed out that airplane in the beginning was because, look, that airplane is gone. Look, there's another one up there. There's no trail behind that first plane, and there's no trail behind this plane. That plane there and the first plane were not chemtrail planes. Those were passenger planes. That plane over there, laying down a trail, is a chemtrail plane. And these are all chemtrails. Okay? Now, there's all kind of debate about what this is. Is this weather modification, or is it depopulation? I don't know. People say, well, since Trump came into office, it's no longer, he got rid of the depopulation piece of it, and now it's only weather modification. I mean, he can only get rid of so much. But anyway, just go online sometime and Google or put into any search engine, Bill Gates block the sun. Just do it. And see what the plan is and what the strategy is to block the sun. He's going to spray dust into the upper atmosphere. He wants to block the sun. I mean, these people don't realize how insane these elite are. They're insane, right? I mean, what kind of an idiot would want to block out the sun? That's a psychopath, right? And Al Gore's out on Ellen DeGeneres saying that this program, this program costs $10 billion a year to operate. I mean, they tell us everything they're doing. It's like a bully who says, now I'm going to punch you in the nose. He punches you in the nose. Okay, now I'm going to punch you in the jaw. Punches you in the jaw. He's like, now I'm going to punch you in the stomach. And after I punch you in the stomach, I'm going to punch you in the ear. And he punches you in the stomach. They get off on telling you what they're going to do before they do it. It's an expression of power, right? I mean, yeah, they do sneak around in the dark like rats a lot, okay? But people get tired of sneaking around in the dark like rats. They want to come out in the open and talk about what they're doing. And it makes them giddy with glee to be able to do it. And people just sit there chewing their cud like a bunch of sheep, just like saying to themselves, okay, oh, that sounds like a good idea, or whatever. I don't know what people say. I mean, Bill Gates was talking about genetically modifying mosquitoes and putting vaccines inside the mosquitoes and letting the mosquitoes go into a population and vaccinating the population. I mean, he's insane. The guy is insane, man. And while he's giving the speech, he opened up a box of mosquitoes and let them loose on the audience. And everybody's laughing and giggling like it's funny. I mean, that's not funny. That's crazy, right? So whatever this is, whether it's population control, the thought did occur to me, though, because everything they do is about money. I mean, if they spend $10 billion a year on operating this program like Al Gore says they do, they have to make back easily $100 billion, $200, $300 billion on medical expenses from the deleterious health effects of what is purportedly these neurotoxins and heavy metal neurotoxins in the form of heavy metals. I say it all the time: strontium oxide, barium oxide, aluminum oxide. There's a few more, brontium or I can't think of it. But they're people who David Keith was on the Stephen Colbert show saying that the chemtrails contain sulfuric acid. Okay, and he was not condemning them. He's a proponent. He's an advocate of this stuff. And you ask any Joe Schmo on the street, and they're like, "Oh yeah, look, that's condensation." Like, no, this is not condensation, guys. Look, condensation does not spread out. I tell you, it was such a beautiful day earlier today. It was so beautiful and so clear. And the little tiny chemtrails streaking across the sky were so trivial that I'm like, I'm not going to do it. That's like nothing. They're not doing anything. And I come out here this is like about 5 hours of expansion. And previously, the trails of Chem had very distinct designs. A lot of triangles. I don't know if that means anything, but there are a lot of triangles. And there are people in other parts of the country that see that they do make designs. Often they make the 5-pointed star, which is the satanic star. Often they do the 5-pointed star. So, I mean, the Bible says that the devil, whether that's a distinct entity, or whether that's a literary allegory, or a metaphor, or personification, or anthropomorphization, or whatever the devil is to you. To me, it's a distinct entity. I mean, I'm a fundamentalist Christian, so that's what we believe. That's what fundamentalist Christianity teaches. Liberal Christianity teaches it's like an allegory or something like that. But fundamentalist Christianity teaches that the devil is a distinct entity, like an alien. You could describe all angels as aliens, because they come from another world. They come from a world outside of our world. So that's a whole other thing, demons and angels being aliens. But anyway, just another word. It's two different words for the same thing, right? Angels, or three words, I guess. Three angels, demons, and aliens. It's three words for the same thing. But anyway, so it's all about the narrative. It's who controls the narrative controls the world. So anyway, and it talks about the devil being the spirit of the air. So these people, Al Gore, all these people, they're Luciferian. The religion of the elite is Luciferianism, and for the record, Luciferians hate Satanists. To a Luciferian, a Satanist is like trailer park trash. So they're not the same as Satanists, even though they are Satanists. At least they don't consider themselves to be the same as Satanists. They think that Satanists are trailer park trash. But ultimately, Luciferians also worship Satan, but they live in a state of self-delusion where they think they're better and different. So anyway, my mind is blown. I can't believe that the trivial, insignificant amount of chemtrail coverage that I saw this morning turned into this. And I could still see the remnants of the designs that I saw this morning. See, you could see like a very kind of an abstract triangle there. That was extremely distinct. That was a distinct triangle. There's distinct triangles over there earlier this morning. So this is unbelievable. I should have done a video like kind of like a before and after, like before expansion and after expansion. So this is just amazing. I'm just completely blown away. Anyway, I'll stop yammering now. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Monday, February the 14th, 2022, somewhere around 4:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Clearwater, Florida, United States of America. God bless you. Peace, blessings, and liberty to you and yours. Bye.